Hello. Happy Tuesday afternoon. Good afternoon to all our people, all our bourgeois. It's KYRIE FM's Hot Topics. Woo! And today, the Bouyon hot. Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Good afternoon, Sammy. How you doing? That Bouyon well hot. It burn you, man.
Girl, the bath is just popping today. I want all our people to tune in. We want, hey, please tune in, call, send messages, be a part of the discussion because this is our foundation. This is what makes us who we are.
All right. Our music, our culture.
Our Bouyon, WCK.
Triple K.
WCK.
Triple K. Signal band.
Good afternoon to all our
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to those tuning on the frequencies 88.7, 93.1 and 107.9. Welcome. Good afternoon to those on Digital and Flow and to our people. That's our real Bouyon there. Our Facebook people, those who keep us going, those who comment, those who, give us the vibes to go on.
And to all our sharers, Let
me tell you something. Our Facebook people have the most amazing discussions under the live. So guys,
sometimes they even having their own stories.
If you tuned in on radio, try to view us on Facebook because let me tell you, the conversation under the lives. So most times we try to read as much as possible, but sometimes it's impossible.
We can't get to all of it.
And sometimes the things that are being said we can't read.
Oh
them
boy, let me tell you.
If you want to be part of that amazing vibes, hit us up on Facebook, okay? It's there, listen me.
and just now the YouTube going to come like that too, because people starting to watch it on the YouTube. All right.
There's a special appeal to YouTube because our diasporan people, they said that when they're driving, this is how they
can listen
through YouTube. So for them, that's the best way.
Yes.
But yeah, man, we there. So guys, let me tell you something. We're going to take a little walk across to ask the fans. You want to do your birthday shout out? Pap.
I share in.
Mind that Gucci tangle you with?
Share.
So, you want to see the Gucci in her neck. Ha!
Share. I just want to wish my girl Anna Maria John, a very special happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing one today. And to Cassie Sandra Gani, happy birthday to you, darling. Hope you have a great birthday. I finish. The rest of the folks, happy birthday to you. Plenty love to all of you.
Okay, happy birthday to all our people, all our bourgeois. Big up yourself. Be blessed. So we're going to press to ask the fans. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Auto jingle.
I have to fix my car.
There's nothing like a smooth ride in your vehicle with the peace of mind that comes with knowing that everything is taken care of. That's what we do for you at J. Astafan's Auto Center. We take care of all your auto needs and offer a variety of services for any vehicle you drive. Vehicle servicing, including full suspension and engine inspection, wheel alignment and balancing, camera installations, engine overhauls, computer diagnostics, and even clutch jobs on trucks, pickups, and cars. Purchase one or more tires from us and we'll install it for free. Visit J. Astafan's Auto Center today in the Canefield Industrial Estate and we'll ensure your ride is smooth. J. Astafan's, right place, right price.
Print City, modern, creative, exciting, from various heat press options to detail embroidery. With years of experience in photography and design, get full-on branding deals, t-shirts and banner printings, logos, graphics and designs, along with additional social media services. Located at 42 Independence Street, Roseau Dominica, downstairs, KYRIE FM. Call 617-2916 or printcitydominica@gmail.com.
Attention! We're a go for rocket launch.
Roger.
Engines ready.
Yay, Daddy!
Lift off in 3, 2, 1.
Kids, breakfast is ready.
Ooh, launch postponed.
Give yourself a strong start to the day with Dutch Lady. Milk with essential nutrients, calcium, vitamins, and protein. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871.
And we're back. Thank you guys for staying with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, let me tell you something. We're gonna roll right into it, okay? And because the the dumplings out of the jar already, we're going to talk. We're going to be candid.
Yes.
So recently there was a release from our foundation, our Bouyon Pioneers, our foundation band, and I calling them our foundation band because they're not. There are other technicalities, but for me,
They pioneered the genre.
yes, they that start the vibes, they that start the Bouyon. A lot of people come with the foundation, or it's not there, it started. There are other people who are doing their little things before and blah blah blah. But for us 80s children,
That is where it came out.
that
That
is
where,
yes,
yes.
yes. With all kind of fishing days of and balafwe and the peeling and the conch shell and all of that.
I'm a 70s child.
Well, even if you were born in the 70s, you were raised in the 80s, Vanessa.
No, I was raised in the 70s.
Where there? So in this boy mamsel. So we saw the Bouyon bursting out in the 90s, you know, more in the 90s, yes.
Yeah.
I think they started in the 80s, but it was in the 90s that it really started to take root and became a phenomenon around the island, and then it left our shores and it went into the neighboring countries like Antigua and all of these islands, and they couldn't deny the rhythm. The rhythm was amazing, and we had some good times behind that band, you know. They had some good hits. They had Medveye,
Balance Batty.
Balance Batty,
Stroke back.
Let me tell you something. When you see Dogo in the band, but telling children Dogo in the band is just like them going in the middle of the band. And things were nice back then because even if the people used to have the little disagreements and wait for carnival for them to fight, for the most part, you could send your children in the band and not have any fear.
Exactly.
And you'd find them in the meter of the band.
And in the middle of the band, where people thought was the roughest, I was the calmest.
You find that? Vanessa, yourself, you criminal way.
Well, I had protection. So for me, it was calm.
In the middle of the band is where you was, but that was where all the vibes was. That's where you seen who that caution who. And when you meet your little school friends and thing, and all you go and take all your jump up, is all you be, and we like a train going through and give us room. But that was the vibes, and that made our carnival.
It did. It did.
Yes, because before that was calypso, and not that the calypso anything wrong with it.
It was the cadence, the calypso,
Yes,
the little, you know.
But not that anything was wrong with it, because God, that song from Gordon Henderson. That
Twayo.
that is the anthem.
Yeah.
That is the Dominica Carnival anthem.
That is
song bound to play.
That is so true. That is so true.
Twayo.
Put it on manger.
Silnica with Twayo. And let me tell you so. Hey. But WCK brought a different vibe to the whole carnival scene, the entertainment scene, the fete scene. To me, Dominicans started to get their fetting on in that period.
Right.
So we as a people have a lot to be thankful to them for, and we have a vested interest in them.
And we're not saying just WCK to discount the other bands who were around at that time, but that is our focus today.
We're talking about WCK today. So
Right.
the other bands, if all you have, or you can come and talk about all the business another time. Okay?
We'll talk about you next week.
We're talking about WCK today.
Right.
And thing because we love our first serenade.
Of course. I mean, la bef la laji.
Bef la
Why?
But WCK started the vibes and things, so. And they were there before, as far as I know, they were there before Serenade.
Yeah.
So Serenade not really in the discussion with that. So we recently learned that WCK will be for the first time performing on the World Creole Music Festival, Dominica's largest stage. You know, with an array of other acts.
Yes.
To me, the creme de la creme of local music in Dominica will be performing at World Creole Music Festival, and this is the first time WCK will be on.
No, they've been on already.
Where?
They've been on already. I think in two.
WCK. That WCK.
Oh, this WCK. Okay, good.
Yourself, you know.
No. Define it properly. Define it properly.
I have never seen. Okay, anyways, we moving on. Vanessa is a problem person in the audience. Anyways, we moving on. So and for those who grew up with the band as it is, we know the power of the original WCK, and that is what we want.
Right.
But recently, and a lot of people have been asking for it on social media. Hey, we want to see you guys perform the original crew. We want to see. We want that music. We want the vibes. We want the fella that is wind up and with his little white vest on him. And we want that vibes. We want all of you together because we know how dynamic your song did together.
Right.
And recently they released a letter to addressing certain things and letting the public know in essence that hey, we know what you want and we did everything we can to get the band,
to bring you everything that you want, but
we did everything we could to get the band together, but it's not happening and you're not getting everybody. One player will not be part of the original WCK on the World Creole Music Festival stage.
oh boy.
And we were hoping that the band...
I was hoping that all grown men could have put their differences aside and focus focus on giving the public what we really want. But then again, you cannot have too much male crab in one hole. So I guess
From what we've read, they have exhausted every avenue, even having foreigners, not foreigners, like lawyers.
Yes,
and,
having
government officials, music, big
professionals,
right, big heads in the musical industry come in and try to work it out with them, but they couldn't reach an amicable solution, and because of that, the band will forever be split.
And there is still trouble in the Bouyon kitchen. Let's just hope that things get to fix themselves eventually. But we want to hear from you folks. What do you think? What do you feel? What do you want to say about this?
I see Darius is saying that they're one of the best, and that's true.
That is true. That is true. They are one of the best. Somebody's saying, tell them they need to know where it started. And the new one just come and think it started by you.
What's that? I didn't get that.
Okay, so the person is saying, please let them know where it started. The new one just come. The new one just come to think and
they acting like it's that started. Yes, I find and I find that with our Bouyon artists, our Bouyon bands, everybody hugging on to the Bouyon like they are the ones who started it, or it's their own personal child. Like hey, I'm the biggest, I'm the best. Everybody is saying that. All the artists and the bands are saying that they're the best. And I mean, it's good to say.
Well, it's good to blow your own horn, eh?
But at the same time, you have to give recognition to those who came, the pioneers, those who came in before you, and those who made it easier for you to get to where you are today. That's what you have. I mean, like you don't just get up one day and decide you making Bouyon music.
You understand? It was a whole collective thought process. It was people coming together and experimenting and doing and trying out and then putting it out there, wondering, is it going to be accepted? What people going to say? Because that's not what they used to. And then actually doing it.
True.
And then growing and then developing it some more. So it's not. How should I say it now? Let everybody get the recognition they deserve. Let everybody. It's not just for one set alone to say like, I did that. Yep.
So we are. Our girl Kaina is saying, "Good afternoon, Sammy and Vanessa. Waiting patiently for the program because I cannot understand how adults can't work together to balance the party.
Exactly.
To bring the music to the people.
Because
accusations by there, accusations by there." And we have heard accusations from both sides, guys. We have heard accusations from both sides.
So, I mean, and then you always feel sometimes that you're not getting the full story depending on how things come out. You're not sure if what that one is saying is the full story or if what this one is saying is the full story. I think they need to invite us to one of their meetings. First to get the whole scoop.
And I gonna give all your power that old people to see. To check and Nishe Gwenyo and Memguyo. So everybody will tell the side of the story in a way that suits them.
That is so true.
So right now, I'm not believing either parties.
Like they say,
The truth is somewhere in between.
in between.
And it doesn't seem like anybody wants to let go for the other.
But when you look at it, right, Sammy? Correct me if I'm wrong, Sammy and the listeners. But if every organization that you're part of, you end up leaving or you end up being dropped, what does that say, though?
I think
Because that was not the only band. There was another collab with a former member of For Serenade. And I think there was another collab after that.
we don't call it any-
Anything
anything that wasn't released in the place, we wouldn't be
Right,
calling it.
right.
Listening. We wouldn't be mentioning it.
But
because we're just there to report what's going on. We're not there to
Yes.
get into no problem with nobody.
as
Because,
a matter of fact, me and Sammy having our discussion and we invite all you to listen.
because and we invite all you to participate in the
Yes.
discussion too.
So let's
And
parley.
I myself, I like to fight. So I don't want to problem with you because I like to fight.
Boy, I learned to send cool wash from an early
And we
age.
can fire and we can send stone. So we don't want no problem, nobody. We just there running our mouth on what's going on and what's current and what's hot.
So, folks, we want to hear from you. 448-7334, the local line. 305-906-6186, the overseas line. Send your comments on WhatsApp. 613-1307 or 245-2929. You know Facebook Live is there. If you want to do it on YouTube, you could do it on YouTube too. Make the tube pop. Come on.
Okay. So somebody's asking like what exactly happened between them, you know? And from there's a lot of I don't think it's one thing that happened between them. I think it's a lot of things after a long period of time. And with one member, because all the other members seems to be able, I know for a fact a lot of the members had problems with each other. I can't give all the best as I know it.
Okay.
A lot
Let
of
me
the
no, you have to say it. So let me give it to you how I hear it. Right.
So I
let's
selling
go.
it. A lot of the members had issues with each other. Because I mean, when you have a whole set of men and it's just men, in a band like that, you'll always find and money talking and whatnot. You'll always find people fighting for power, people fighting for money, people fighting for recognition, people fighting for more of this and more of that and stuff like that. You'll find that it's human beings with the newspaper wash. But from what I gather, and even in that letter that they just put out, everybody was able to come together and work out their differences for the good of the music, except this one member. Now, let me tell you all something. We don't want no problem with nobody. We're not saying the one member is wrong or at fault and that his concerns are not valid. All we are saying is that all the others have been able to come together to give us our WCK, except that one member.
Well, the song say too many cooks will spoil the bouillon and too many cooks will spoil the soup. So who's who?
So, like we say, when you have men, a whole set of men in one pot, you're going to find problems for money. I don't saying that's their problem, but I just saying that when you have a lot of men in one spot doing that kind of a vibes, that you know, where you're on top of things and you have fans and you have public adoring you, you're going to find that one want to be up, that one want to be lead, that one want more money, that one accusing that one of taking more money, that one we're not saying
because
that's
I
the
did that
situation,
is
but what we're saying is that we have seen in other bands,
yes.
they have not made any of those things known, that what the what the problem is.
Right.
But we're just saying that we have seen those struggles with other bands, so we're just saying that these things happen. Y'all know?
Yeah, that is true. Somebody saying that is very sad that that member is not there. And another one says humans are never satisfied, but changes must come.
Yeah. But you know what? And I was saying, like, if you cannot see it fit for you to put your differences aside to bring the music to the people,
Right.
you're not going to find the public and the fans of the original WCK. You're not going to find them sympathetic to you.
Right.
If you're able to bring it to them,
Yes.
you're not going to find them sympathetic to you.
Exactly. Because you're not thinking of them. You're thinking of just you.
Yourself. You're not thinking of the fans. You're not thinking about the music. You're thinking about what you want and
So
what
many-
you're not getting.
So many bands world over have problems. Their band members have their issues. Not just Dominica. Their band members have issues. Big popular bands.
I'm sure.
Sometimes you'll get a little sipsion, you know, on those websites and so on and so forth. Sometimes somebody might post a public something. But at the end of the day, when they come to perform at an event, they perform like it's all of them that come out in the same hole.
But
You understand? So
Machi-
they link up together, they unite, and they give the fans what they want.
But Mache on Paulot, didn't Triple K had to break from their management a few years ago?
yes,
And they're still cool with their management.
exactly.
People were speculating, like, you know, they vex with this person, they vex with that person. And then, boom, you see in Triple K with their former management making videos.
Yes.
And you see in their former you see them at their former management establishments.
Right.
And that kind of an animosity that the public thought was there isn't there because
It's
they are
not
grown
there,
men.
Because they're grown men.
And they're able to put their differences aside for the good of the music. And even if you'd see when they're having certain things that the former management of Triple K pushes them, you know, pushes them and helps with their advertisements and whatnot and shares their
True.
stuff. So, I mean, and he has been an integral part of WCK, Triple K for a very long time.
Yes.
He has been an integral part of
Triple K.
Triple K for quite
some
a
time,
while.
yes.
And you know, I guess maybe it was a big deal, but to the public, to us, Triple K, the essence of Triple K wasn't threatened.
Right.
Because they could manage themselves and they wanted their freedom. They made their music. They used the opportunity for them to make songs, you know.
Yes,
and
they
people,
did.
you know, people bought into it.
They did.
But you know, former management was dancing on the music that Triple K made, and Triple K was like, "Hey, we didn't make it about that. It was
Right.
just
But that is
Content
how
for
that's
music.
how grown folks behave.
yes." And you see the guys with him all the time. You see Triple K advertising his business. So that is how I think grown people. You want to move on, fine.
Yeah.
But the animosity. We have to think about the music. We have to think about the fans. And I am hurt.
I know.
I am hurt because I know how good these guys are together.
Precisely.
I am hurt.
And that one brings the oomph, you know, the vibe.
Nobody can.
You know
dance
what I
like
mean?
him. Nobody can dance like him. And I mean, I respect Nai and Deli.
Yes.
You see, Deli is a sweetheart. Oh, wait. Sweet much. Deli is just a sweetheart. I respect Nai and Deli, and I think they have contributed a lot to Triple K from taking it from where it was to bringing it to another level. Because they,
No, hold
Nai
on.
and Deli.
With who?
Nai and Deli.
You said?
They have triple. CK.
You said Triple K.
K.
That's why I paused you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right, yes.
They have
No, we
contributed
understand.
a lot, and they have taken it from one point and brought it to another level also, because they did a lot of touring.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And we appreciate them. But us that grew up in that period of balance batty and all kind of a fishing day.
And then when we think of we hear the original, you expect to see
Original, hold them.
So you know, forget the Twa Malkwaba 2 mentality and you know, focus and do a thing for the fans. Because without the fans, what do you have? If nobody's supporting you, if nobody listens to your music, if nobody buys your music, what you doing it for?
You have your fans, and you, as a performer, as an artist, you have a responsibility to your fans. I don't say you have a responsibility to your fans over your health and your well-being
And your peace of mind.
and your peace of mind, but you have a responsibility to your fans. So when you have situations like you leaving in to form another band, or the band is unwilling to work it out to incorporate one person, we losing.
Yeah.
All of us losing. All you losing us too.
They're losing, and we're losing the kind of entertainment that we grew up with, that we know, that we love, and you're losing because you're losing a fan base.
Let me tell you, somebody just sent me a message and the person tell me, where are you putting Skinny?
Of course, Skinny has to
Let
be there.
me tell you all, Skinny has more.
Skinny and Dice, the
Skinny
whole
has
clockers.
done- yeah, but first, Skinny was predominantly singing on the WCK stage with his fast-paced
Right.
What was it? What did he
Raga. Raga,
yeah,
Bouyon
he's like
Raga.
a Bouyon Raga. That fast-paced vibes, and he is so good at it.
Yes.
And the chants and
Yes.
the freestyling, and he brought it to another level. He really brought it to
He
another
did.
level. And for a long time, we didn't miss anything. But we remember what the
Yes.
band was before, with all the
With all
original
of
members.
yes, and not forgetting Chamdada as well. He used to perform with them as well. Not for as long as the others did, but he was there with them as well. So it's like, do it for the fans, do it for the people who support your music, do it for the fact that if nobody's supporting your music, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay right there in your studio. And that's not where you want it.
You vibrating back.
Sorry.
Let's talk about that for this minute, Vanessa. The progression of the band without all its members. Because from what I understand is when the band did the tour and they performed in St. Martin, they were not what people expected. They didn't perform the hits as people had expected. And when that one member on his own performed, he did not perform as expected. So
Right.
a lot of you, if you are following social media, a lot of people who attended your individual
Events,
concerts,
yeah.
they
They were left
they're
hanging.
not happy with the end product because something is obviously missing. And if you cannot give the people what's missing, then we lose, you lose too.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of young people, young bands up and coming who are willing to step in and pick up the slack.
Yeah.
But guys,
And they came in and they did stuff, and then they picked up the slack, but there's still some slack.
there's still some slack. But guys, don't go anywhere. We are going to go across to COVID is not over yet, and we need some good quality bleach to keep our house clean and sanitize. So we'll be right back in a few.
It's the king of clean, make your clothes bright and clean. It's the king of clean, use it in the washing machine.
My place, my clothes and things have to be spotless. Spotless bleach makes your home and workplace healthier for real. Distributed by Springfield Trading Limited and available at retailers island-wide. Call 448-2340 for more information.
Spotless.
Your Tell It Like It Is show Hot Topics has moved to a new time. Tune in from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on 88.7, 93.1 and 107.9 FM, Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday to Friday. Same hosts, same heat, new time.
Caribbean Blue alongside Zion Vibes Entertainment present Reggae and Bouyon Night. Yes, you heard right. Reggae and Bouyon Night at the Stadium Focus. Saturday, September 17 from 8 p.m. Representing reggae music live from Kingston, Jamaica. Anthony B. Yes, Anthony B.
You don't have to say
The man with the golden voice, Dwayne Stevenson. Dwayne Stevenson. Also from Jamaica, Kevin Isaacs. Doing a tribute to Father Gregory Isaac. Yakela and Perry from Guada. DJ Apex, Selector Urban. Danger Dan. And DJ Snow will be mixing and scratching all the hottest tunes. Representing Bouyon Music, the young and energetic nation band. Fresh from tour. They have been taking Bouyon Music to the next level. Mr. Ridge and Suki Budbraid. Yo, wow. And the People's Banner, the Bouyon Banner, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. All these powered by KYRIE Sound. The price is only $60 for the first hour and $75 thereafter. VIP is only $200. Remember, gates open from 8 p.m. Tickets are available at KYRIE FM, Tony Sponge, and at Prince City. So remember the date, Saturday, September 17th. Reggae Mix Bouyon, Anthony B, Dwayne Stevenson, Kevin Isaac, Mr. Ridge, Suki Budbraid, Triple K International, alongside some of Dominica's hottest DJs. So,
Having an event? Get a wide variety of armbands at KYRIE FM. Paper, waterproof, armbands with drink ticket stamps, plain or patent armbands, and more. Starting from 50 cents, we also sell by boxes. Have your event in style. Choose from our wide assortment of armbands. Visit our office on 42 Independence Street, Roseau at KYRIE FM for all your armbands.
And we're back. Thank you guys for staying with us.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I see Paula just reach.
Good afternoon to you, Paula. You late for class. But we're discussing Bouyon music. And we want to know why is it that WCK cannot come together to give the people what they want.
Exactly.
So we have some comments here where people are saying that Vanessa, that Bouyon fighting, singing about love and unity,
and they're still fighting.
Then the different bands are fighting each other.
Yeah, the bands are fighting each other. They're fighting inside of the band. Remember that year there was this big beef between two of the big bands.
Yep. And who can pull bigger crowd and who can do this and who can do that. But let me tell you something, to say what you want, but in a carnival, for carnival, see me behind a WCK. Yeah. That's where you'll find me. I don't care. That is where you'll find me.
I follow in all. I get in a t-shirt for all bands. I follow in all because I love all of them. You understand?
I love all of them. But let me tell you something. Being a WCK, you not a good time being a WCK band.
Yeah, the WCK band is the ish. And somebody saying, okay, no, but WCK had problems in the past and came together. So what's preventing them from doing that now? What is it that is so big? Okay, you all don't want to tell us? Fine. Hold all your details. But give us what we want. That's it.
What could be so big you all can't put all the differences? Inquiry minds want to know, and when you don't tell people what's going on,
we're going to speculate. Like somebody saying here on the live, that's not new. They all get too greedy, so we all speculating right now.
Well, that's not new. They all got too greedy. So everybody wants everything, and so on. But another person is message man said and spoke about one of the issues seems to be rights, like to what a particular person compose and stuff like that.
But
if I write my thing, give it to me.
Okay.
If you write if you write the music for it, I write the lyrics for it, well then I share it.
Okay.
Take what's yours and give me what's mine and recognize what I put in.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
I do believe that is the case. That's how it happens with the bands. The writer gets their recognition, the composer, the whatever, the arranger, and all the other la-di-das that go along with it. But like our commenter there said, could it be that, some people wanted more for a particular thing or particular things than was decided by the overall body? You understand? I see that probably as being the only problem inside of a band.
But I know.
Other than the fact that somebody else takes somebody woman.
Because I think we had Ra on a few months ago.
Yeah, we
last
did.
Year. And if I can remember correctly, we had him on to speak of the situation between, the permission that was granted to the Trinidad artists to sample
the music.
The music that he said he wrote. We don't know. We're not going to comment on who wrote what. He said that it was not WCK's. He doesn't have a permission with what they're doing with Bouyon music in Trinidad. From what I can remember, he said that it's a matter of principle because permission was not WCK's own to give. Permission was his own to give. I think I remember that correctly.
Yes.
So that may be one of the fracas because there is a legal. There's a court case going on right now as to who owns what.
Right.
So if you have a court, it's going to be very difficult for a band that have a court case with each other. They're part of the court case too because they were named.
So they have their internal issues.
So there's that legal issue there. So how do you come on a stage and perform with somebody who have you in court? I mean, we want them together, but when you think
we have to look at all the other aspects as well. Sammy, I see we have a call.
Oh, we do. Great. Hot Topics, good afternoon. Hello.
Thank you. Bye.
Good afternoon.
The person says it's not you, so I think they
not
can
you.
buy.
Okay.
So I think they made a little mistake there. So, guys, the number to call is 448-7334 on the local line. On the overseas line, it's 305-906-6186. Olify Amanda.
I don't know.
And you can WhatsApp us on 613-1307-245-2929. So you can call us on WhatsApp also. 613-1307-245-2929. So if you don't want your credit to die,
go in the people Wi-Fi and call us.
Call us on WhatsApp.
Hey, Sammy, I got on a bus this afternoon. I was so impressed. Even Wi-Fi I get with
On the bus.
my data, yes.
Give you room.
And it's written there, you know.
Free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. The password, the name is on the inside. Anyways, big up yourself, my brother. You know yourself. I see somebody else. I see a next call, Sammy.
Okay, so we have a call, and I see we have a Beth
We-
on the.
we
You all
do.
need to be on Facebook to read the Beth that's going on there. You know, Hot Topics. Good afternoon, KYRIE FM's Hot Topics. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, fireman, you late?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, fireman touching base. It is the 2 cents. I don't know any little feedback there. I don't know if it's what is the issue on this.
You sounding nice and clear. Go ahead.
Huh?
You loud and clear. Go ahead.
Repeat.
Go ahead.
I know there ain't nobody else. I don't know, something looking like it have an issue.
We can hear you loud and clear, though.
Not hearing.
Okay, you cannot hear us. Try us back. Try us back. Try
All
us
right.
back.
So, yep, somebody's saying that we get a little birthday, you know, Vanessa.
I see one saying, is it?
She's saying one person
doesn't want to join what's going on.
A band leader doesn't want the
we are the fans and we can make it yet break it. So watch all yourself.
So Hot Topics, good afternoon. Talk to us.
Yes, now I end point. Hot topic, fireman touching base. River Nika topic, the world topic. Sammy and Vanessa, my 2 boys, up and running fireman, born in the fires. Anyhow, all have a good melee going on there. But anyhow, me ask a question a little bit. You think to yourself now, as the world say that education is a fact or education is a must in our life. That you are a nation and don't have education, you have a problem. So education is a key in every one of us life, right? You think it's really balanced for education to be so expensive? If it's really, if it's something that compulsory, as they say, as the world, the man in charge of the world say. You know what I'm saying? Because think of it for yourself. The kind of money you're paying for education. No, who have it can work with it, but what about who self even know where they're going to start? Which means you're out of service already. You're not in nothing again because you don't have the money to start nowhere.
It's it's a way of segregating people, you know, and keeping people within a certain bracket. Because if you're poor and you don't have and you cannot afford to get an education, you'll always stay poor and don't have.
So now see that now when you have that guy, you're going to find volley, you're going to find gangster. Think of it because everybody is human being looking for life. Because I see you dressing nice. If I see Sammy and Vanessa dress nice, and me myself to dress nice too. And when the money comes, I have to find a way to get the money. You know what I'm saying? But if I have things in my way, I can do what I have to do. I respect myself to the positive thing. But that's the topic. But back to the topic originally.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the topic.
I thought he was leading
it
to
the topic. Yes, I thought so, because I just said I'm waiting for him to bring the point.
So much mail. Imagine fireman have so much mail in River Nick. I don't know where to start and where to end.
Okay, well, bring him.
Again.
Well, bring your views. Bring your views on the topic.
Yeah, well, before I bring my views. Government planting ginger in River Nika. No people are planting ginger. No, ginger scares they blaming government, boy. When my girl boy will have a problem in it.
But all the time, ginger scares?
Ginger scares by I don't know if River Nika, but by my side there right now, I suspect ginger scares.
I seen ginger all on the road when I pass in town. It have ginger in Roseau.
The amount of ginger rum people consuming them season there.
Maybe that's why it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Them man planting things. Them man planting tobacco things just to sell to make a fast money and do things.
Too short, too flat.
Maybe it's herb, but everybody planting. Maybe it's herbs they planting.
Lot of them no planting. Herbs they put in maybe a lie. A lot of them don't planting no herbs. Hypocrite. A lot of them lazy. But anyway, the topic originally.
Yes, get to it, please.
So it have a big melee passing in River Nika. You see me personally, as far as I know, you see WCK band from Africa. They put me Roseau Central. So I know Peter. I know Rai is my brethren. Even he's a Muslim, I'm a fireman, but he's my brethren. I always respect him. I respect the same way.
Roseau Central, you voting, man. Roseau Central, you voting. Roseau Central, you voting.
No, I represent in Goodwill constituency, but I represent the whole of Roseau because the capital.
Okay, all right. So you can speak on the issue. Yes, go ahead. Run with it. Run with it. We don't have much time.
But anyhow, no, hear that now. You see what you see Rai himself personally. WCK bring our country far.
Yes.
And if them man put themselves together from a long time, they did forget because it's tongue and teeth having problem. Man, I know, man, problem is not a normal thing. So now you having problem, not to make you reverse, to make you better, Because some people like to doing a sort of wrong thing, and if you correct them, they vex, just like I thought I have there. But now somebody tell you something positive, think of it. But it's true not like I lose my fireman, I like stupidness.
Yeah.
You checking? If somebody tell you something, is wrong, but not everything, even you yourself as a human being, not everything is that perfect. If you tell you something, it's see where it's coming from, go into it and see if it's wrong or right and move forward and make it better because it's something that right, it disturbs, it's not healthy, don't fool yourself. No matter what we're doing, you have a problem, No. All together for 100 of it, I say, they must also be rich man, but everybody take their different job and forget the band. And I tell you again, personally, as man to me, Ryan himself is a great brother. He's one of the founder member of WCK and Rav Lyrics. You try to tell me the front man of Lyrics are done.
Yeah, the man good.
Yeah, nobody can tell me that. Rav is a great artist. Personally, Rav all kind of lyrics. Rav all kind of artists whatsoever. But the problem is we have to realize no matter what we can do, we're together, 5 of us or 4 of us together as a group of us, we have to learn to respect each other and do the right thing for the band and for us to be joyful and happy. If we have a problem, let's fix the problem. But I have certain thing happening there, I don't know what is the issue. But we have an issue long time already. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But as big people, all making Rivernica great because since WCK go down herself, all kind of bands coming and singing a whole heap of garbage somewhere, they have no fit. I have to have a song singing. I want it tight, I want it dry and color cushion. Comments. I don't problem garbage, let's get real.
It have plenty comments, but comments have it place, Comments have it place.
No, but she was really and truly, but you find the people themselves now, as if it's that they love. But now when you love them singing, you put your place in darkness. I mean, no one not perfect, but let's get it real. You can sing this song in the lyrics. Let's bring some clean lyrics. It can play in any home, any place.
Yes.
That's what I have to realize.
Yeah, and WCK gave you that,
yes.
The mass was strong.
You can play their songs at any venue.
I don't know what happened in the music world. Man, not singing for money. But let's bring some good clean lyrics outside there. Forget them garbage, man. Get this anyway. I took too much of them already. Anyhow, WCK, I would like to sell you back together again because you do great, Rivernica great. No, I tell all of that personally. When I do my list, Rivernica in my list same way because all you leading the things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all members. Anyhow, hot topic, they can't do it like us. We have to correct the thing because let's bring the million outside there, but tomorrow is hot fire. Anyhow, up and running. Fireman running, hot topic, the Rivernica topic, the world topic, nobody can stop that.
Thank you, Fireman.
All right, Fireman. Okay, all right.
Sammy, I'm seeing a comment there. When one person leaves a group, it brings up a lot of questions as to why this happened, and it causes confusion. Why don't you speak out and try to work it out and get back on board?
They say they have exhausted all options, all venues. And look, somebody is saying they will have to call back Norris Priver again. So I think in the letter they alluded to the fact that they even had a well-known politician working with them, and trying to, find a common ground. So but it didn't work. And our dear friend Paula is saying she loves WCK. When you're in a group, no one member can get it right. I say get it right.
Get rid of the one.
Get rid of that person because it will always be a problem. They're in court. This is a serious matter to have a good band or group. Okay, it can't work. So I see we have a call on the overseas line.
Let's go.
Hot Topics, good afternoon. Talk to us. Hello. Hi, Paula. How are you?
Afternoon.
You're looking good. I thought I have you for me today.
Oh yes. Yes. We have we just check each other color.
One compliment the other.
Talk to us, Paula. We don't have much time left.
You're looking great, anyways.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. No, I don't know what all you say or what all those say. As WCK without Ra is not no CK group party. Voilà.
Okay.
Merci.
All right. Thank you.
Let me tell you that. Let me listen. They should work on their differences. Work on their differences. Deja we in court. Deja I don't think they want to reach in court. They should just dispatch from each other. Just make a new and improve. CK band let break up the group and make a new group.
Okay.
New and improve CK band.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Paula. Thank you for your contribution. And we have somebody on the local line. Hot Topics, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello, Ramprance. Talk to us.
One thing I want to give WCK their respect, because I don't think they have competition. The only competition they have is Midnight Groovers, because their kind of lyrics is like it educating. You understand?
Yeah.
There are a lot of rubbish that coming up there. I mean, some of the bands, they have their ranks, but let me tell you something. When you can get a band to give you some music that can educate you and even educate the youth, you understand? You haven't got much problem because some of the songs the other bands making, them trying to have that on your phone. And you're having them dressing all kind of different way and singing all kind of different way, and that is fine. Child abuse by there. This happening all because of some of the songs. But WCK, they have no competition apart from Chubby. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution.
The lyrics was top notch.
Yeah, you can play their lyrics on any radio station. Voice of Life could have played their music. But
Let me tell you, and don't forget they brought us 767.
Yes,
that is the national anthem of Dominica.
Oh yeah, and that one they had all their past and present lead singers on that video.
Yep,
that was amazing.
Somebody's too much controversy. If it's not working, stop the mess. Pay the man for his rights to his songs that he wrote and finish with that nonsense. It's WCK, not WCKR. Okay. So what you saying? Pay the person your money. And
yes.
Let's go
and just move along
keep
swiftly.
On to your WCK.
That is true. Somebody saying some people are like that. When they grow, they do not want to join with others, and they want to do things by themselves. So if that is the case, then be by yourself. But if it is, well, I guess we're asking for the full ban and the whatever. But yes, when you think of it, with the whole court proceedings and all of that, it's a bit much.
It's
really.
It's
like you're in a divorce. You're in a divorce battle in court, and yet still you have to go and stand up side by side with the person in church.
And you're living in the same house.
Oh yes.
Remember what we said?
Remember our story?
Yes, with all those people who stayed after the relationship in this breakdown in the same house. It doesn't end good.
It causes problems.
You might end up fighting. I might be on stage and it might end up one of the band keyboardists might send
somebody send a mic, somebody send a guitar, somebody send a
fight. So best, I agree. I think after examining all those things, the breakup is valid, but like somebody say, give him what you owe him and finish it.
Yeah, and let's move along.
Well, if we break up now and you can't come together and I owe you, let the court decide.
Let the court decide what I should get and what I shouldn't get if we cannot decide amongst ourselves.
I don't think nobody at this point should give anybody anything. The situation is before the court. Let the court decide. And Turbulent is saying the worst carnivals we've had is without WCK. No CK, no carnival. I agree, guys. Own up, grow up. But even if one member is not there, WCK is not there, is always there, because I remember for several carnivals they had new members on the truck, and it was amazing. Even though before they finished, Skinny wasn't there. When the
he had come for the remedy party.
When did the KYRIE come for him?
I'll leave my partner alone. No.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Skinny is phenomenal, and for a time he was the future of the band, and he took it to another level.
He did.
Yeah, he brought the youth. He brought the youth because WCK was considered like the more grown up people's band, and the tempo he used to bring,
and then him along with his crew Clockers really brought, because he wasn't the only member singing with WCK, because Dice was a part of it as well.
Yeah, he wasn't the only member, but he was the
but
member
he was the one that brought the most,
and he said
hype.
The longest. So they were there for a short period of time singing on some songs.
Yes, but he was the one who brought the hype. He was on tour with them.
He did several tours with them, and for years he was consistently with them. So you have to give the brother his big up there. The others, they made their contribution, but not in the way that he did. I mean, Dice went on to Calypso and he busted there. Yeah. So I see we have another comment there.
Somebody says if there's no respect, there will always be problems.
And Marina is saying there is always a controversy when WCK have to perform on the stage. Why some members of the band have to come up with this? Yeah, to me, going back and thinking, anytime you hear about WCK, there's a controversy. But I remember when they came together during, was it reunion year 2018, when they performed in
at Creole in the Park.
Let me tell you something.
That performance was epic.
It didn't have place in the park to move, and they were amazing. We have that memory, even though they're not going to come together again. We do have that memory. So Flo, if you have that that thing?
Yeah, share it now.
Give it to us now. Release it first now so we can relive those golden years.
Somebody says good music has a good storyline and it will be educational or educating. So
somebody's pointing out Nai, and we are not discounting him, guys. He definitely made his contribution to WCK. Hot Topics, good afternoon. You are our final caller. Talk to us nice.
Thanks for taking my call.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
So how does one person decide that the music belongs to them when it took the entire group to make the music
and to bring it forward?
Or the drama, the production, the person who produce it. How does one entity decide, hey, this belongs to me and not anybody else? I mean, it's just like our body. You can't do without the fingers, the arms, the legs, the eyes.
Right.
It's one to make one body.
True.
Maybe, guys, you guys could maybe help me out and rationalize this. How does one person decide it's my music?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Yes, thank you. That is a very valid point.
We don't have much more time, but we have a couple of comments to read there. And Alan is saying, good music has a very good storyline and it will be educative. So good for your music should be educational. But, I understand what you're trying to say, but sometimes we need the vulgar music too.
You need a little bit of louder in your life every now and again.
And Lydia is saying these girls men are too petty. If Mr. Singing and not playing bass. Okay, all right. So she's talking about the internal conflict. Like if that one singing, that one not playing bass, if that one not playing bass, that one not singing, and all of that. Yeah, that is very, very, very petty.
And she goes on to say there's WCK and Bouyon Pioneers. So what exactly is the issue? Did they get back the name?
So right now it's the original WCK. So there's no more WCK again. So the original guys are back together. Wakat Connell and Keith. So that's there.
According to what somebody said, it's WCK, not WCK.
Okay, so CK was the mother of all Bouyon bands. 2005 CK had the best girl in the pack. Anyways, guys, it's all the time we have today. We gotta go.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Much love to you. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Remember, it's Vent Day. So come with your vents ready and poppin'. Bye-bye.
Attention! We're a go for rocket launch.
Roger.
Engines ready.
Yay, Daddy!
Liftoff in 3, 2, 1.
Kids, breakfast is ready.
Ooh, launch postponed.
Give yourself a strong start to the day with Dutch Lady. Milk with essential nutrients, calcium, vitamins, and protein. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871.
You got the book list? Good. Now get a jump start on school supplies and, best of all, Republic Bank's got the offer you need. What do you say to that?
Sweet!
It's the season of sweetness at Republic Bank. Whatever you need for back to school, you can get it with super low rates, up to 5 years to repay, and up to 30,000 unsecured. This is the time to make it happen with Republic Bank today.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering. How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? KYRIE Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need. PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. KYRIE Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Hey Mom, congratulations! You've been a boss mom for about a year now, and whew, we are so proud of you. Your little bundle of joy is growing up and developing so nicely, and it's so wonderful to witness. Dutch Lady is here to support you through the next significant stage of your child's growth and development with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk, fortified with DHA, a key nutrient for your child's brain development and function. Right when those little sponges start soaking up all the knowledge the world has to offer them. This product is strengthened and balanced with vitamins and minerals which supports the immune system of your toddler. You've trusted us with your own dairy nutrition for decades. Now, you can trust us with your children's dairy nutrition. Ensure a healthy and happy toddler with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871. Right here at Astafans. Right place, right price.
Did you love this show? Then call us at 614-3385 to find out ways you can support this program. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked to your genuine sound, KYRIE FM.
Et ça peut arriver qu'on s'accapète de joindre un petit mortel qui douce et gentil, souriant, aime discuter au November. Ou ça qu'à-t-il passé qu'on s'en la met à belle pour naviguer. Ou en sous la ligne sans problème, la vie qu'à rouler. Ou ça qu'à voyant des bras. Ya, ya, ya. Usa kawa ou kai pilo heavy. Mene par-ci, mene par-là. Petit bisou. Yes. Le ou finir encore compte qui s'est passé du tout. Ou quand dit ça pas grave, tant pis. Mais là, on garde ni des rêves qui qu'a réalisé. À chercher ça qui m'a au vombar. Ça veut ou qu'à sentir bien ou en paradis. Et ou passer les envies même qui descend si t'es au vombar. Mais ça qui tire de la coupe pas arrêter. Qui en l'a ya. En vérité, ou t'es qu'elle essaie de qui sortit. Ou qu'à sentir tellement cool. Ya, ya, ya. Ou qu'à sentir tellement bien. À la douce. Yeah. Who can sentir tellement cool? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who can sentir tellement bien?
As the news continues to unfold, KYRIE News is first as it happens. The lead stories, the breaking stories, the developing stories, the human interest stories. Now stand by for the KYRIE FM reports.
Good afternoon, I am Randvik LaRocca. In the headlines, Dominica tops the CBI index for 6th consecutive time, and WCK band cuts ties with former band member. These are the stories we're tracking on KYRIE FM's 1 p.m. newsbreaker. The highlights when we return.
Introducing the new 50-pound cylinder available at KYRIE. Contact us on telephone numbers 614 274-8272 and 275-3887 or email us sales@bdbcaribbean.com. That's the ceiling there for me. Petro. Check out Petro Caribbean. It's bigger and better.
Oh, Caribbean Blue alongside Zion Vibes Entertainment present Reggae and Bouyon Night. Yes, you heard right. Reggae and Bouyon Night at the Stadium Fourcourt. Saturday, September 17 from 8 p.m. Representing reggae music live from Kingston, Jamaica. Anthony B. Yes, Anthony B.
You don't have to say.
The man with the golden voice, Dwayne Stevenson. Also from Jamaica, Kevin Isaacs. Doing a tribute to Father Gregory Isaac. Yakela and Perry from Guada. DJ Apex, Selector Urban, Danger Dane, and DJ Snow will be mixing and scratching all the hottest tunes. Representing Bouyon Music, the young and energetic Nation Band, fresh from tour. They have been taking Bouyon Music to the next level. Mr. Ridge and Suki Budbread.
Yo, wow.
And the People's Band, the Bouyon Band, the Daybreak Specialists, Triple K Band, baby. All these powered by KYRIE Song. The price is only $60 for the first hour and $75 thereafter. VIP is only $200. Remember, gates open from 8 p.m. Tickets are available at KYRIE FM, Tony Sponge, and at Prince City. So remember the date, Saturday, September 17th. Reggae Mix Bouyon, Anthony B, Dwayne Stevenson, Kevin Isaac, Mr. Ridge, Suki Budbray, Triple K International, alongside some of Dominica's hottest DJs. So,
bundle, yeah. Bundle, floor. Bundle, save. Tap up, yeah. Tap up, mad. Tap up. Look at the place covered. Browse all you want. Post all you want.
Win big with Flow. iPads, smartphones, staycations, breakfast fed tickets, data, and over $15,000 in cash. Activate a 3, 7, or 30-day prepaid combo plan. Pay up your bill. Switch to Flow. Bundle up for your chance to win every day.
Bundle, yeah. Bundle, save. Tap up, yeah. Tap up, mad. Tap up. Look at the place covered. Browse all you want. Post all you want. Look at the place covered. Do what you want. Watch what you want.
Bundle now and get a smartphone for free. Switch now.
Good housekeeping tips from Bob. For every one roach you see, there could be hundreds you don't, and that is a problem. Don't worry, roaches don't stand a chance with Bob insecticide spray. For fast, effective control of roaches, use Bob spray regularly. Keep areas clean, cover exposed foods, and store garbage properly. Get serious. Get Bob. Locally distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Great news! NBD and MasterCard invite you to spend 4 amazing days in New York. How do you win? For every $500 you spend paying with your personal NBD MasterCard credit card, you win an entry for the prize draw. And for every $250 at pharmacies, supermarkets, and gas stations, you get an additional entry. Isn't that great? You don't have your NBD MasterCard yet? Apply online at nbdominica.com/credit-cards. Hurry! Offer ends September 20, 2022. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. We welcome all listeners on Variety Radio in Antigua and Flow TV, Channel 119 in St. Lucia. The Commonwealth of Dominica came out tops in the annual CBI Index, a rating system designed to measure the performance and appeal of global citizenship by investment program across a diverse range of indicators. The CBI Index is intended as a practical tool to compare CBI programs as a whole and the specific aspects of each program. These aspects are reflected by the CBI Index's 9 pillars, which freedom of movement, standard of living, minimum investment outlay, mandatory travel or residence, citizenship timeline, ease of processing, due diligence, family, and certainty of product. Number 1 for 6 consecutive years, Dominica beat 11 other nations with active citizenship by investment programs and scored full marks in the areas of minimum outlay, mandatory travel or residence, ease of processing, due diligence, family, and certainty of product. 7 grade 6 national assessment students are receiving assistance to finance the start of their secondary education through the classroom. Ready, Set, Go scholarship initiative of an anonymous donor. In a statement shared with KYRIE News, the donor, although opting to remain anonymous, shared her reason for deciding on this venture with the In the Spotlight radio show, quoting Socrates, the great Greek philosopher, who wrote that education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Host and producer of the In the Spotlight radio show, Ferdinand Frampton, says she was overjoyed to see the idea of one scholarship expand in such an extensive manner, stating that she never imagined that this initiative would evolve to the extent to bless 7 children with such great potential with this opportunity of a great start to their secondary school journey. Ms. Frampton says she is forever grateful to the originator of the idea and the many other groups and individuals who willingly donated cash to the effort towards the beneficiaries. WCK has decided to formally call it quits with a former band member in efforts to continue performing for its fans. The band says through the years, several artists and musicians have lent their talents to the WCK band, further pioneering the Bouyon genre. However, despite its legendary status, this has not deterred internal conflicts within the band. After many unresolved conflicts, the band chose to move forward without whom they believe is the problematic individual. The band asked their many fans to respect the decision and assured fans that the WCK will be putting on a memorable performance at this year's World Creole Music Festival. These are the top stories we're tracking this lunchtime. Be sure to catch KYRIE News on the go 24 hours a day on www.kyriefm.com. Also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/KyrieFM or follow us on Twitter at KyrieFM Dominica. On behalf of the entire news team, I am Randwick LaRock. Good afternoon.
Introducing the new 50-pound cylinder, available at KYRIE. Contact us on telephone numbers 614-8272 and 275-3887 or email us sales@bdvcaribbean.com. That's the cylinder for me. Petro. Check out Petro Caribbean. It's bigger and better.
Caribbean Blue alongside Zion Vibes Entertainment present Reggae and Bouyon Night. Yes, you heard right. Reggae and Bouyon Night at the Stadium Fourcourt. Saturday, September 17 from 8 p.m. Representing reggae music live from Kingston, Jamaica. Anthony B. Yes, Anthony B.
You don't have to say.
The man with the golden voice, Dwayne Stevenson. Also from Jamaica, Kevin Isaacs. Doing a tribute to Father Gregory Isaac. Yakela and Perry from Guada. DJ Epic, Selector Urban, Danger Dane, and DJ Snow will be mixing and scratching all the hottest tunes. Representing Bouyon Music, the young and energetic Nation Band, fresh from tour. They have been taking Bouyon Music to the next level. Mr. Rich and Suki Budbreak.
Yo, wow.
Wow. And the People's Band, the Bouyon Band, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. All these powered by KYRIE Sound. The price is only $60 for the first hour and $75 thereafter. VIP is only $200. Remember, gates open from 8 p.m. Tickets are available at KYRIE FM, Tony Sponge, and at Prince City. So remember, Reggae Mix Bouyon, Anthony B, Dwayne Stevenson, Kevin Isaac, Mr. Ridge, Suki Budbray, Triple K International, alongside some of Dominica's hottest DJs. So,
bundle, yeah. Bundle, floor. Bundle, save. Tap up, yeah. Tap up, mad. Tap up. Look at the place covered. Browse all you want. Post all you want.
Win big with Flow. iPads, smartphones, staycations, breakfast fare tickets, data, and over $15,000 in cash. Activate a 3, 7, or 30-day prepaid combo plan. Pay up your bill. Switch to Flow. Bundle up for your chance to win every day.
Bundle, yeah. Bundle, save. Tap up, yeah. Tap up, mad. Tap up. Look at the place covered. Browse all you want. Post all you want. Look at the place covered. Do what you want. Watch what you want.
Bundle now and get a smartphone for free. Switch now.
Whenever I out with my crew or solo, I drink white oak.
Girls, what up, happy my cocktails?
Give me the rum that will make my day.
Original flavor, coconut and pineapple, watermelon so real. Don't forget the big red fruit.
Cocktails, jello shots, on the rocks, party time.
White oak, distributed by Fine Footing.
I need a white oak on the rocks.
White oak.
Give me the rum that will make my day. White oak, designate, don't drink and drive.
Great news! NBD and MasterCard invite you to spend 4 amazing days in New York. How do you win? For every $500 you spend paying with your personal NBD MasterCard credit card, you